Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's weekly analysis video, I will walk through few stocks which have posted good Q1 earnings recently last week. Before we start, a small disclaimer. The videos posted in this channel are purely for educational purpose only. Hence, it's not a recommendation call to buy or sell. Please do your due diligence and consult your financial advisor before you take any trade. Okay. So with that said, let's move on to our Nifty 50 first. If you look at Nifty 50, past the end of June, say July onwards, 3 months, right? So it was keep on correcting, right? So this correction really attributes to multiple factors. One is like company's weak Q1 earning, and second one is continued FII's outflows, and third would be like a Trump's tariff hike to 50 percentage, basically 25 plus 25. The 25 is a penalty where India is buying oil from Russia, right? So this really have tampered this Indian export sentiment, which really weighed on investor sentiment. Okay, but on the other hand, if you look into DIS, they are trying to support the market. DIS are pumping heavily retailers mutual fund money to compensate the FII sell up, right? So even it is the market was keep on correcting, and if they are not supporting, definitely we would be somewhere, yeah, the early levels like 23,000. Okay, it may not, right? So last if you don't consider the last week, let me switch back to a weekly candle. If we have not considered the last week, you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 weeks of continuous red candles, right? So weekly candles from its high, recent high, right? So only the last week there was a relief, like there was some reversal. I was expecting definitely Nifty 50 would be coming to this level, which is a 200 EMA, because if it comes to this level and takes a reversal, then I would be more confident, like, yeah, it is kind of an bottoming out, because 200 EMA is really considered as a very good support for reversal. Okay, trend reversal basically. Okay, but anyways, if you look at the candle also, it's not a really great candles. Okay, except this candle. So still, the stock, I mean the Nifty 50 may correct, it will show some reversal. Sometimes it may go up to this level. You can see this falling trend line, right? I have connected swing highs, this one and this one and this one. So it may come up to this level, then it again you can see correction. See, this correction I personally see like, unless this Trump's tariff stuff is not going to short out, nothing is going to happen, because based on that FIA's inflow will happen, correct? So we have to get some solution on this tariff end. Otherwise, the Q1 results are almost done. All the major companies have posted the results are really factored in, whether it's a good or bad. The prices has been factored in the corresponding respective stocks of the company. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to our stock analysis. Okay, the first one is Apex. This stock why I have chosen is like, yeah, it has really posted a good result. Okay, we will shortly do the fundamental analysis also. I have chosen two uh, companies. One is Apex Frozen, another is Avanti Feed. Okay, both are working in the same frozen food industry. Basically, they are from a FMCG sector. Okay, the another one is Asian Paint. Okay, we will discuss this talk in short. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to fundamental analysis of this Apex frozen food. Correct. So they are into, yeah, as we have already mentioned, they are into processing and exporting of the shrimps, correct, and fish. Frozen food basically, okay, to US. The major client would be US, then UK. So if you look into this stock, you can see the P ratio, the valuation wise, yeah, it's quite a higher valuation past, yeah, 1 year, close to 1 year. Yeah, it is trading at a higher valuation. But luckily, you can see from last month, it has corrected from 200 to 100 level. And moreover, this stock is trading its all-time high in the revenue, also the profit. So definitely, this valuation is really defendable. Okay, so I would say like, yeah, it is properly valued. Okay, because the stock is trading in a higher top line and bottom line. So peer comparison, if you look into it, it's P is 83 or 84, where the median is 30 plus, but the stock is trading at its all-time high of revenue and profit. So definitely, market has given high valuation to this stock. Okay, otherwise, debt is kind of negligible, 0.15. Return on equity, see, it's kind of business which is driven by government subsidies also. Okay, so it's a kind of a seasonal, I would say. If yeah, any Trump's tariff kind of stuffs happens, then definitely this stock definitely will have an impact. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the quarterly results, you can see it clearly. June 2025 posted yesterday or day before the day. You can see the revenue line. Okay, so in a recent past, it is a high, and you can see the profit also 15.46, which is closer to the prior high, which was happened during like a June 2022, 3 years line. There is no much profit, yeah, this time. And you can see yearly wise also, yearly wise you can see 814, which is an all-time high revenue. And if the profit, if you look into it, yeah, not exactly all-time high, but again, this is the problem actually. The If you look at the profit margin, okay, so it is less, only 3%. Okay, so this is the reason, even though the company is trying to generate more revenue, it is spending more on expenditure also. Okay, so that is the reason, a less profit, and the margin also very less. So this could be the reason, even though the stock has corrected a lot, still when after this result, the post this result, the stock has got corrected. Okay, yeah, with that said, yeah, otherwise, yeah, with that said, if you look into the technical analysis of the stock, if I go back, so this was the day the stock has posted its result. It gapped up open, and it went as high as 15 percentage. The same day it has corrected half of its level from its high. Then the next day also it shooted up again, it got corrected. Basically what happened is the profit booking. Okay, so if you look at this stock, the stock has really give a good price level around like a 2021, and yeah, 2020 and 2021. Okay, and then it has got corrected. Okay, so as I clearly mentioned, it is kind of a seasonal stock. It also runs with government subsidies. Okay, so whenever there is a news like budget timing, okay, if there is any good news on export of the frozen foods, then definitely the stock will show some peak highs, or otherwise the stock will be trading in kind of a narrow range. The volatility is really high. Days, if you see, there are huge candles happening. Okay, so it is really a high volatility stock. So the traders who knows how to trade on intraday, then definitely they can make their money. So what I'm trying to say here is like, yeah, if you look at 5 minute chart frame, you can see the huge gap ups and the rise in the price. Then again, it getting corrected. Then again, rise in the price. Right. So if we know how to trade, then definitely this stock is kind of untradeable. So why have I chosen this stock for this weekly? In the sense like. Yeah, it has corrected with respect to Fibonacci. So the first level of Fibonacci, it is trading at 62 levels. Okay, so I still feel like the stock will show kind of an U type thing. Okay, so rounding bottom, if it trades above this level. Okay, I mean, yeah, somewhere here like, yeah, 240 or 240, yeah, 248 levels above, then definitely based on the price action, yes, we can calculate and trade this one. Otherwise, this stock may further correct up to here, this level also, the prior swing low. Okay, even it breaks, then it may come up to yeah, this level, say 235, or yeah, between 230 or 235 levels also. From there, definitely the stock should show some kind of an rounding bottom. Okay, so all this has to be considered or judged based on the price action of the particular stock. Okay, so based on the result, I have chosen this stock purely. Otherwise, I'm not really interested in this stock for long term, because as I clearly mentioned, we don't I mean, we never know like how the stock is going to behave. Okay, even though it has posted result, it is purely pumped by the sentiments by the export industry. Okay, and moreover, if you look at a shrimp export sector, right, so there is no proper margin. Okay, that could be one reason the stock is not really shooting up. Okay, that may be a reason. And basically the Trump's tariff is the main culprit kind of. Okay, with that said, let's move on to our next stock, which is Avanti Feed. Same sector. So this stock also works on a frozen foods industry. But if you look at the chart pattern, again, there was a huge rise. Okay, somewhere last yeah, December to yeah, March this year. Then there was a quick fall. Okay, this correction is attributed to, again, the shrimps sectors. What is it? There is no much margin in the shrimp sector. It has got reduced. So those news has got factored in. Then again, the stock has got corrected. Okay, so basically this is not basically a manufacturing. Okay, it is a processing, food processing industry. It will definitely have an impact on its client side. Okay, whenever there is a yeah, the price correction from the client side or seasonal changes, all will have an impact. Headwinds will be there. Okay, so yeah, these stocks can be traded based on this price action, and also based on this events like quarterly results. Okay, so these are the two stocks I found, because apart from that, so most of the stocks are really in sync with the Nifty 50's correction. There is no much earning quarterly results, so the performance is not really good. That is the reason I have picked stocks which are really showing some Q1 good results. Okay, you can see this one is really good. This is on you can see this is a peak high. So the stock is somewhere, you can, the swing lows is a swing high. Again, here is a swing low, and yeah, it is somewhere, it is trading. Okay, but if it is going to reverse, then it is good, or otherwise I'm expecting some more further correction somewhere. Yeah, maybe if you are lucky, yeah, people who are really wanted to invest on kind of the stock, yeah, maybe this range, okay, around like 570 or 580 range, okay. But I don't think so. There is no guarantee whether this stock is going to come, because it may show some reversal also based on this yeah, Q1 result. And if Nifty 50 shows some reversal, definitely I'm personally expecting this stock also definitely will show its reversal. Okay, if it's going to show reversal based on that yeah, the Q1 results, the stock may shoot yeah, at least like a 10 percentage. Okay, I may go wrong also. It all depends upon the price action and the Nifty 50's dynamics. Okay, yeah, yeah, if it is really going to be good, then definitely 760 levels I would be expecting, yeah, more than like 10 to 15 percent between. Okay, if it falls, then definitely again 8 to 10 percentage fall. Okay, yes, all trades can be done based on the price action. Okay, and the next one would be Kaveri Seeds Corporation. This one, it's kind of an homework. If you guys really want to learn, then definitely do your homeworks, okay, based on the technical inputs from my side. Okay, and I'm not going to go through this talk. Yeah, just a knowledge bite, like this stock also has posted a good Q1 result, and you can see the stock is somewhere, it is trading to the prior consolidation range, right? So you can see this prior consolidation range. So if it breaks this level, then definitely it will fall for the next level, okay, somewhere here. Otherwise, if it is going to show some reversal, then definitely we can expect then another yeah, level up to here. Okay, around like yeah, 10 to between 10 to 15 percentage. Yeah, it's kind of a homework. If you guys are interested, just take a look. Okay, the third one is Asian Paint. Okay, so this stock we have discussed some one of the weekly analysis, right? So now it is in a weekly chart. You can see the stock excuse me, yeah, let me change the tool. Okay, so you can see the stock is forming kind of an W pattern, right, which is nothing but a double bottom. So yeah, at this lower level, so it has already into this resistance level. Okay, if I switch back to daily chart frame, it will be clearer. So before that, if it breaks this level, then definitely I would be expecting different levels. Okay, since it's a large cap sector, then you cannot see a high volatility in the stock, unless if it is really going to have some event. Okay, so the next level would be, I'm expecting this level, say like 2680 range. Okay, and also there is a gap, a huge gap from here to here. There is a gap, you can see the gap here, right? The gap has formed. Even this we have discussed one of the weekly analysis video for the same stock. So yeah, this is kind of the level I'm expecting in the stock in a recent forthcoming weeks. Okay, the result also has been published year on year. It is a flat, and it is with respect to market expectation, the revenue wise, the profit is really grown up as okay. So yeah, if you compare year on year, the stock was trading somewhere at the higher level. Okay, if you take the same timeline, say July or August, okay, the stock was traded somewhere here around like 3400 levels, but now the stock is trading at 2500 levels. It's a huge gap is there, right? Let me switch back to daily chart. Okay, yeah, so we can see it clearly. Okay, the stock is forming kind of has formed basically a rounding a bottom. Okay, and a double bottom. So if you, one is like a double bottom, if you look at another one would be like yeah, you can see it's a kind of a cup, and it's kind of a handle formation is done. It is at its verge of its resistance. Okay, this resistance I'm talking about, the prior swing high, and last trading day it touched that one. Okay, and also the candle also a good means a green candle. Okay, yeah, if it breaks this pattern, then definitely whatever I was expecting, yes, it will happen sooner or later. Okay, this or this one. Okay, so we have to wait and watch how this stock is going to perform in forthcoming next week or forthcoming weeks. Okay, so with that said, that's pretty much about our stock analysis. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.